I'm really excited and privileged to introduce today's speaker, and I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. Today's guest of honor has her own passion for excellence and some inspiring lessons for all of us. Whether it's ascending your way to the top or leading by example, it's a tall order anytime, and Carol Burch has done just that, and she's committed to sharing her learnings with others. She was the first female Canadian president, and then moved to be a global senior vice president, leading teams internationally. I'd really like to ask all of you to join me in welcoming my friend and my colleague, Carol Burch.
I'm honored to have the opportunity to share some life and work experiences that certainly would have helped me if I had had the guidance, awareness, and opportunity to apply them sooner in my own career. The topics that I thought about very carefully and chose to speak on, and hopefully are of interest to you, are first, find a mentor, root cause analysis is the second one, and then finishing off with some quick tips. Starting with mentorship, which is a frequently covered topic these days, but how do you really go about finding a mentor and ensure that the mentoring experience is actually a worthwhile one? These would be my suggestions on an 8-point framework on what to consciously do to find a mentor from within your organization, wherever you may be in your career at the moment. So, point 1, preparation is key. Just like anything important, planning and preparation is mandatory. It's not optional. Point 2, look around your organization and identify 2 to 3 individuals you professionally admire and ask yourself why you think each of these people could be a mentor for you. Point 3, ask why. Decide on who you will approach and know the answer why. Point 4, plan your meeting. Think of why this person, let's just call him or her M for the ease of the story, and why should they commit their time to invest in you? You absolutely have a lot to offer, never forget that. For the meeting itself, be sure to find the right mix of confidence, knowledge, and humbleness. Point 5, who should know? If M is within another part of the organization, make your manager aware and your intention and make sure they are on side with your idea. Point 6, lay the groundwork. Meet M's assistant in person if possible and let them know that you'll be sending an email to M with some background in the hope of setting up an initial meeting at the time of M's earliest convenience. Point 7, prepare and practice your pitch. What are you asking for? Be as clear as you possibly can. Point 8, make the request. Send the email, request the meeting through M's assistant, follow up with a phone call personally within 24 hours, which hopefully leads you to the meeting, at which point you successfully deliver your rehearsed pitch, get agreement, and then take ownership of the setup, content, and direction of the mentoring relationship. What's the result? Well, with this level of preparation and attention to detail, your chance of success is the greatest. Unfortunately, with life, there's no guarantees, but it will be your greatest chance. My definition of root cause analysis is to have a fact-based understanding of a situation in order to devise the winning strategy and execute an effective and efficient operational plan. For example, one of the global projects I led had previously been in existence but wasn't delivering the results that were needed by the company. I was asked to take on the overall responsibility of this critical new product development, including marketing, sales, service, and support. Time was definitely of the essence. Our competition was fierce and our core business was potentially at risk. I needed to get the facts very quickly in order to build an effective 100-day plan that would clearly articulate to our executive board what would be different by when and when we could expect to go from no place in the market to number 1. So here's something that was very simple yet extremely effective technique that I ended up using and subsequently adopted as a best practice. Ask these 3 simple questions to as many stakeholders at all levels of the organization to give you great insight and the basis to formulate an effective plan. So question number 1, what are the top 3 things that are working really well? Question 2, what are the top 3 things that are not working well? And question 3, what are the 3 things that you would suggest doing if you had a chance to do so? Those 3 questions could be really powerful. Within hours and days, you can get early and meaningful insights in trends, issues, and ideas from a group of people in a non-threatening way. Ask questions, listen, and listen some more. Follow up with a well-thought-out 100-day plan communicated appropriately, and your and your team's goals are well on the way to being accomplished successfully. So some quick tips for your consideration. First one being no surprise management 100% of the time. Provide transparency to bad news or risks early on and learn the best way to escalate issues within your organization as appropriate. Next is a one for us ladies in the room. Be accountable and confident, but please don't be overly apologetic. Ladies, I think you know what I'm talking about here. We tend to do that way too much. Even when we do a good job, we're sorry for it. Go figure. And last, but certainly not least, it's okay to be a lady. Gentlemen, the few of you that are here, you're brave. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for opening the door and all the wonderful things that you do for us because we are ladies. And ladies, thank you for your professionalism and everything you do and how you present yourself, for being true to yourself, your ethics, your honesty, your integrity, for being positive and constructive and by leading by example. It's really okay to show the kindness in your heart and share the warmth of your smile. We don't have to be tough to be good. But sometimes we do have to be tough to be good. Just know when to do it. And thank you for giving back to the community in whatever way you're able to. Thank you.